welcome to this episode of the Lost Tapes Review with your host Matthew Salzer. Today we'll be going over the episode of The Devil Dragon. It starts with the character of Tim Akron going out into the northern Australian rainforest, where he is filming the pilot of a survival series in which he attempts to stay in the wilderness and survive for a week. He starts out doing some basic survival techniques such as setting up a shelter, peeling off tree bark so he can eat, and doing various other survival techniques. At one point, when he's turned away from the camera, something knocks it over. Most likely the titular devil dragon, or megalania as it's called. He thinks nothing of it, thinking that some animal knocked it over, and continues filming. At one point he sees a den and tries to lure an animal out so he can eat it. However, he gets bitten. He bandages it up and tries to continue on. That night he tries to set a fire, but a rainstorm prevents him from doing so. The next morning he wakes up and his arm is infected. Continues to try and trek on, however he starts to get nauseous and he realizes that he needs to find medical assistance. He tries to make his way to an Aborigine village, however he continues to get lost and he realizes he's being stalked by something. At one point he sees human bones. Talks about how there's various animals that could have killed them. He slowly starts to get disoriented as the blood poisoning takes a hold on him. It spreads into his shoulder and chest. There comes a point where he realizes that he's not going to make it and sends a message in the camera to his wife and daughter. The devil dragon finally decides to finish him off. He tries to run, however it pulls him away, and the last we see, he's dragged into the underbrush where he is eaten. The epilogue states that Aboriginal guides found his camera with saliva on it, which was tested and found to not be part of any known species. This is arguably one of the better Lost Tapes episodes of Season 1, possibly even of the entire series. The actor who plays Tim Akron does a very good job. He's the only one seen, and the set that they used was very well set up. Also, even though the megalania is supposed to be 2 or 3 times larger than an Komodo dragon, which is their closest living relative, they still do a very good job in the brush by, and the Jaws effect does really well. The makeup job showing his slow progression in health is done really well. Overall, it's a very good episode. I'd recommend this one for anyone who's a fan of the series. So just as a special announcement, every week for October is going to be a Lost Tapes episode week. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe down below. Tell me what you thought of this episode. Be sure to follow me at Matthew Salzer on both my Twitter and Instagram. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.